she's not gonna allow everyone to feel that, diba?
Ganun ba yung mga actors kapag may pinagdaraanan like parang nursing, fixing a broken heart, naapektuhan din ang kanilang work or acting?
It takes
Ikaw ba ganun ka?
I pride myself in being a professional, diba? So kahit may problema ako, I can put that aside. Like, of course, meron akong pinagdadaanan and might not be the bubbliest person in the world. But for me, my priority is my work. Diba? I'm responsible for over 200 people here today. Cameraman, even when I'm the kontrabida, I still carry that responsibility. So, and at the same time, to put things in perspective, diba? Parang, yung kinaganda kasi ng mga lock-in, nung pandemic, na nakasama mo talaga yung staff, yung crew. So, alam mo kung gaano ka-importante sa kanila yung trabaho. And dahil sa lock-in, parang ramdam mo nakasama ka talaga sa proyekto. So for me, mas lalo pa. Alam mo yun, yung parang kung meron akong pinagdadaanan, I can't let these people down. Diba? And I feel like Kim and Paolo are the same way.
Jake, maiba naman tayo. Hindi lang sa professional, sa personal. Kasi you've been with different actors na mga na hindi ko makalimutan yung post mo nung pwede to ni Richard Gutierrez na parang, in a way, you praised him for being a family man.
Yeah.
Of course, we all know what happened. And then,
Sadly.
Yeah. Tapos, ang dami mo na-encounter din, mga nakasama, na yung mga relationship, hindi rin nag-work. Somehow ba it affects you? Kaya parang sa personal mo rin, meron kang...
Me, I work my best when I'm happy. Yun for sure. Like my best work always comes out when I'm happy. When I'm carrying something, when I'm going through a problem, I really have to compartmentalize it. Kasi if I start thinking about it too much, it drifts off eh. Parang, like kasi ako ngayon parang, like, my top priority is to stay in character. Diba? Like, my top priority is to really like come up with something you've never seen before. Diba? That's why I push myself to like create something like Eros, like push those boundaries. So either we fly high or we crash hard, but it's something you've never seen before. So that's my priority. So parang if I think about my problems too much, if I think about like my issues too much, then it's gonna be too much of Jake, and you've seen that already. Out of my 23 years na umaarte ako. Kumbaga, what I'm trying to do parang after nung pandemic was to show you something you guys have, these series of projects that I've done, diba? Even kahit ilang daan beses nyo na nakita magkontrabida, it's still very different, right? So, that's my priority, is to come up with something brand new, diba? Hindi rinse and repeat.
May tanong
Hindi
about
lang
Chard.
doon, yung more sa personal, sa love life, sa relasyon, hindi ka ba nagkakaroon ng parang, in a way trauma na papaksal pa ba ako? Will I go to the next step? Kung ganito
I'm very happy right now. So parang, like for me, parang, you can't, I don't doubt God's plans for me. I don't doubt the process anymore. In fact, parang, that's what I live for, is the process. So, nandun na ako sa, I'm in that stage in my career where it's almost like Tito Eddie. I like to jump into these projects and enjoy the process. And then I take pride in doing whatever role. I can do theater, I can do TV, I can do TV, I can be the bad guy, I can be the good guy. I can do everything all together even. Kumbaga parang, that's how much I missed working because of the pandemic. Na I like to do 3 projects at the same time or 4 projects at the same time and stretch myself. And part of the whole thing is for everyone to see na I did it all at the same time. And they're like, paano niya ginawa yun? Diba? And that's kind of like my route right now. Parang sama si Tito Eddie, who I really do idolize. Na parang, magugulat ka na lang kay Tito Eddie in 1 year, dami niyang pelikula, different types of characters, different types of roles. Some projects do well, some don't. Sometimes he does an indie movie, sometimes he has a mainstream movie. So parang I'm in that point in my career where sinistretch ko sarili ko bilang artista na I can, and maybe that's why I have a lot of work kasi nga I'm easily casted for things. Kasi hindi rin ako maarte. For me, parang, like I said, parang I pride myself in, parang they give me a project like this and then it's not exactly, diba, on paper, it's not exactly, diba, the title role, tulad nga sinabi. But parang parang I pride myself nga in this kasi I'm able to elevate it. And I do believe if I work hard, if I prepare for it, if things come together where the director likes what I'm giving, and then it usually flies. Parang it usually works out.
Jake,
How do you find balance? What's a day like for you given
Me?
how do you find time for love, for other things you
Me,
like?
I've come to realize, na parang I just stay very truthful to my process. So like for me, every single day I read my scripts. Every single day, if I'm not in a project or if I'm not doing a project, I'm constantly reading scripts. Kasi I know one day madadatnan ko tong role na to. And if I do read it, if I try to perform it, if I experience it one time, when they offer me something like this, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be more refined. Hindi na raw. Diba? Kasi like, parang, you know, in an actor's career, you start out raw, like emotions, diba? Parang raw emotions, parang hindi ma-acting. And then you go through your career and then you're constantly looking for ways to refine it. Constantly looking for ways to be better and grow, diba? So, for me, parang, yeah, one thing na hindi ko tinatalikuran yung proseso ko. And at the same time, I have theater in school to thank for that. Like, I can, diba parang, I only see things this way because of theater in school. And then at the same time, people in the set, they appreciate it. Kasi nga parang, especially the writers, kasi I'm really attached to the script for the whole of the thing. Like I said, like Secretary came, the script of this thing, up until my last day, I was still doing repetitions and still reading the script. So, nahanapan ko pa rin. Alam mo yun, yung I'm constantly looking for things for it.
Kailangan tinatali.
Yeah.
Paano yung love life? Paano mo
Yun nga, paano mo pinapanood?
Love life. Alam mo, honestly, now,
Hindi ka naman magaling ganyan, di ba?
I think I'm better now. Parang honestly, parang I think I'm better at it now, and only because it's a bit more private. Like kami naman, we're not keeping it secret. Pero parang now it's a lot easier when it's private. Parang, you know, there's no pressure posting things, there's no pressure in a lot of things, but parang, and plus, it feels more personal kasi, you know, the things I share with Chi, diba, I just share it with her. I don't share it to the whole world anymore.
Learned na eventually.
Yeah,
Over
certainly.